Hello there, tamers, trainers, and domesticators, and hi, I'm back. Even the ever-honorable ancient warrior cannot stand for transphobia, that I promise you, Vox. I am really glad to hear that, Gillis. Hi. Yeah. Are we both hearable? Maddie, you're here too.
Hi. I am here. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am guest today.
I'm wondering if, because I'm not seeing your.
Oh, your.
Oh, there it is.
Audio not.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is. I was worried about the audio for a second because things weren't showing properly, but there it was. Okay. Hi. So today is Trans Day of Remembrance. For those of you who don't know, today is the day that we honor the people who we have lost. Simply put, every year hundreds of transgender people gets murdered unjustly, and to add more to that death toll, we also get a severe amount of suicide cases, and this happens because of generally discrimination and hatred that makes it hard to live life as trans people, and violence that is perpetrated against trans people. This year we have a lovely basically a lovely murder every third day, or at least reported murder, because let's be honest, realistically speaking, there's probably a considerably amount that goes unreported. So yeah, at least 300 dead people this year. Woo! And so, yeah, that really sucks. I have a link down in the description where you can see more about transmitters. I have not usually around this time of year I read up on some of the cases. I have not done that this year because my mental health is in an extreme disarray, and I cannot handle reading about the many horrible ways that trans people has been murdered this year. But normally I do, and normally I can tell you that they are all kinds of really horrific and very much fucked up. So yeah, wonderful. Do you have anything you want to add on that note, Maddie?
No, I don't know. It's just depressive.
Yeah, it kinda is. But it is also important to do because we can't let the sacrifice be in vain. We need to use this to move on forward and to what is called create awareness and fight against this kind of bullshit.
I guess if I had to say one thing, it's for those of us who are still around. If you are struggling, remember you're not alone, and there are numbers you can use to get help and to talk to people.
Yeah, there tends to be mental health hotlines in most countries, and in most countries there also are LGBTQ plus organizations that you can probably reach out to. And even if all of those options are outside of what you have access to, at the very least, go online, search for queer Discord servers or the like. If you're here on my stream, I'm sure you can find some place where you will be validated and accepted. Or you can join my Discord server. I promise you there will be no what's called judgment there, although I can't promise mental health professional help in that regard, but I can say that we do not judge people for who they are. So if you need a place to vent or talk or to hang out, then that is an option. Yeah. I guess we should just get into the game.
Yeah.
Play. Awesome voice effects. We are 2 players and we're doing with DLC and we're doing a short game. Okay, oh, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to its fullest. Hey there, Sylphon, it's good to see you. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Today I be yellow. Data and pronouns, thank you very much. Name is Vox.
Sure thing.
She, her pronouns correct?
Yes.
Name do be Maddie.
Correct.
Sweet.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dreams from dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott, whom we already know, he's the himbo. Miranda Vanderbilt, she is the cute and lovable yandere. Polygeist is the no responsibility party animal. Damien is the other party animal who also will set things on fire. Liam the Lion Court is a vampire who is absolutely hipster. Zoe Forever is definitely best girl. Calculaster the calculator. Walking computer who is very near divergent coded. And we're Oberlin, the capitalist nightmare bitch. I believe that more or less sums those 8 up, yeah?
I wouldn't call Vanderbilt a yandere as much as he's just slightly unhinged, but otherwise I agree.
Okay, the unhinged fish person with too much money.
Who hates the air people.
For some reason, yeah? Okay, let's start with the quiz. One day you wake up and you swap bodies with your mom. In a very 90s film fashion, what is the worst thing that could happen? She's meeting with all my friends and actually being more popular than me. She's killing her lifelong rival while in my body so she can frame me for the murder. She's messing with my Spookify playlist and putting all her trash metal on it. My mom is such a metalhead. See, the thing about this is just all of those are super out of character for my mom.
I think it is for most people's moms.
You think so? I'm looking at all 3 of them being like, all of those are out of character for my mom. She's such a lovely and kind-hearted individual. She would just be confused as frick. I think that would be it. Let's pretend she would kill someone.
Number... I'm just gonna play it random today. Number 1.
Okay. You stay late at office. There are 5 people left and suddenly they start to get naked for no good reason. What do you do?
Leave.
Propose to play the not so well known version of an all-time favorite sexy Cluedo. What? Be nice and bring them a snack. And by that you mean getting naked too, because you're a snack. Engage in casual conversation. You can finally overcome your social awkwardness by matching all of them naked. Yes.
Yeah, that one. I'm not that random that I'll pick the others.
What would be a killer accessory? A necklace with your own name, in case you forget. Scott. Sailor Moon's magic wand, fancy brass knuckles, sunglasses at night, a shiny armor, or a fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy.
Sunglasses at night has got to be.
It's TDOR. I have to go for the envy girl.
Of course. she's not one of the options. Damn it. You know what? The last one.
Okay.
We've been here before.
We have? What criteria would you use to name your children? Meh, no name. It's just too much work. My name plus the second.
Vanderbilt.
Child plus current version based on birth order. That's calculus.
Calculus.
Just a swear word. Damien.
Damien.
A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. I know who that is. She's still best girl. Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary.
My name plus second.
Oh, that was not. Fair enough. You know what? Liam gets points for that one.
All right.
I don't remember actually. Maybe I should just have used they them for sorry. It's just it feels like the kind of NP that goes by girl. So they them pronouns, but like girl woman. I don't remember though.
I can check.
It's not that important. They're fictional characters, so they like I can't hurt their feelings.
Wait. They're female transgender currently or agender formerly.
Oh!
Pronouns.
Oh, right. Because they were agender when they were an eldritch entity. So she, her pronouns now. See, this is why it's important to memorize your monster prom lore before you go on a stream. Because you're gonna get it wrong and you're gonna use the wrong pronouns for the girl you're trying to date. Gosh darn it!
The thing is, they never went by they. Their former pronouns is it.
That is also true. Her former pronouns are it. Oh my god. At least I didn't use her former pronouns.
True.
And their name is gender neutral, and I did say girl, so...
Sure.
But we're on the good page here. Okay, so... I don't even remember what it is she likes. I think she likes creativity and fun, maybe charm, and I have no charm, so that's terrible. Let's try increasing my charm because it's terrible. Epic dodgeball match. Everything seems lost, but we deliver inspirational speech that fuels the team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. I am clearly a natural born leader. You all saw it here first, people. I am a natural born leader. Vote Vox Syreni for president.
Of what?
Of the United
The
States.
Monster Prom Club?
Can't get worse than the last two.
Point. Can't get worse than all of them.
Oh. Gosh darn, the presidential situation in America is a fucking dumpster fire.
Let's not go there.
So I was playing FOF. Ooh, I was playing FOF. I'm Zoe, and I was playing FOF. I hope that stands for fuck all faker, because that's what you are. You're a faker. Oh, that. How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Vox how much fun I was having. Being a fake gamer girl? Because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are. You would just be playing them. A real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces. That's just what girls do, because they're just doing it for attention. Leonard? Literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation. What are you about to say?
Can we just create a void to nowhere and stuff him in and then never see him again?
Sadly, Courage the Cowardly Dog does deserve better than that.
Not what I meant by nowhere, but fair.
Fake conversation. Leonard? Fake Leonard. No wait, real Leonard. Girls have the fake ones. So are you saying there are no real gamer girls? I thought I'd met one once. She wasn't like all the other girls. Right up until she was. When the bitch friend-zoned me and went on and dated some assholes chat cabra. Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming? Right, narrator? Poor Zoe. She's new enough to this whole being a high school girl thing that she has no idea that there is no reasoning with the Leonards of the world. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming in peace. Distract Leonard by finally creating the perfect real gamer girl profile on Twitter. Tell Leonard that you heard someone saying there's no wrong way to play video games. Okay, so my smartness is 8, boldness and creativity is 7 each. So... Is this one smart? It's smart. My smart is my highest stat. Yes! Yes, I also heard that they were saying every way of enjoying video games is valid as long as it's fulfilling for you personally. What? Who said that? No wrong way to play video games. That's insane! What are casually with friends? That's a wrong way to enjoy video games. You heard it here first, people. We're enjoying video games wrong, so you better just cancel us or something.
No.
Well, I guess technically it's not entirely casual since we're here in the honor of TDOR. But still. How about enjoying them in a way that doesn't shit on other people's enjoyment just because their perspective deviates from yours? That doesn't sound right now, does it? Yeah, this game is pretty odd. Fucking cucks trying to ruining video games for everyone else. I need to put an end to this rumor right now. Wow. Anyway, I was playing FF the other day. Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted, and you get to learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
Let's go.
That was pretty much awesome. Where are you going?
I have a really random fact.
Okay.
The voice actress behind Vera and Joy in this game?
Okay.
It's Christina V. Miraculous Ladybug.
Oh. Well, what are the odds?
What? The world is small.
It sure is.
Anyway. Oh no. Let's see. If I'm going for Vera, I guess. What was the other one? Vanderbilt? Oh, we have the fish one so many times. Let's go for Vera. Vera is smart, definitely money. Probably charm. Well, time to make some money. To the library. To scam someone.
That day you spent some time in the library PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off. So fuck it. You gain +2 money. Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out. There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a criminal enterprise and I need a consigliere. The idea is simple, yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. I call it murder. Just a little bit of murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps and blood. I need a way to get ahead in the pack, and since you're such a good advisor.
Okay. Differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free range organic murders or viral marketing. Literally. Tailor a highly contagious virus to make people love murder. Which stats do these cover?
No idea.
Differentiate yourself being the only service that offers free range organic murder. That's creative? Take the bottom one. What could possibly go wrong? I'm smart.
That great. You can use my private chemical weapons laboratory. And so,
She has one of those?
this is working better than I ever could have imagined. Demand for murder has gone through the roof since you released that virus. Sure, the side effects include vomiting, bloody tears, male lactation, cobra feet, time dilation, right rigor mortis, rectal teeth, renegade spleen, microaggressions, sudden tattoos, hair trauma,
Okay.
liquefaction, and coughing.
You know, just...
But it's well worth it for making a profit. For the profit I'm raking in. Plus, I'm making a literal killing, selling people the antidote for all those side effects. It's not actually an antidote though, it's actually just heroin. Same difference. Did you know they used to give heroin to babies as a cough suppressant? Yeah, the real world is exactly as immoral as this video game. But whatever, you gain +2 creativity and 1 money. Exactly the same moral as... The worst part is, he's right.
Ew.
Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. A brand.
Wait,
What
say a choice out
What
loud.
constitutes a brand?
Well, I mean, a brand is like Nike or Nintendo or Nestle or, you know, it's a big name of the company that makes something.
I guess so. Was tennis just say Vox Syreni?
I mean, I guess that's technically a brand if you made it a brand. Although I wonder how well known it needs to be considered a brand.
I mean, it is the name of my channel.
That's true.
A brand. A brand. You know
It
what?
should be easy, but...
Kim's. I'm gonna go with Kim's Chips.
And what do I have nearby? Digimon. Yeah, Bandai, sure.
Player orders decided based on how normal it would be to name your first child after the selected brand. Start debating now. I win.
Okay, you win. Kim's
Kim is an actual name.
Yeah, that. You win. I can't even debate against
Heck,
that.
Chip is an actual name, so you could actually name both your kids Kim and Chip.
Or Kim Chip, and then whatever last name you have, I guess.
Well, luckily for you, they share the same table, so...
Oh, god damn it, really?
You arrive at Zoe and Vera's table excited too. We're not doing anything suspicious. Zoe. And we definitely don't have a fellow student in a cage under this table. You have a fellow student in a cage under the table. It uses Vera. Vox is too perceptive. We got to come clean. Yes, the problem is clear that Vox is too perceptive.
Yeah.
But I suppose we have no choice. Look under the table. Zoe and Vera do indeed seem to have caged a fairy under the table. She's filthy, miserable, and covered in glitter. Fairies cry glitter. We took her as a prisoner during the last food war. You know, for leverage. I didn't think anything of it at the time because tormenting prisoners is just a thing you do as an elder guard. But that was 3 days ago, and she's starting to smell. We got to figure out something else to do with her. We could let her go? No, I fail to see how that profits me. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, what should we do then? The prisoner's probably stinky because she's lonely. Get her companions, keep her company.
Oh, don't be careful. You don't want to get stuck in that cage too.
Use vicious psychological manipulation to turn her into a sleeper agent, of course.
Ooh.
Going with the top one. It's like I always used to say when I was a dark manifestation of hatred and madness. Misery loves company, and I love misery. You want another prisoner, Zoe? A prisoner is a big responsibility, you know. Who's going to clean up after it? Who's going to feed it? That's the cool part. If my prior experience as mistress of extreme pain is anything to go by, they'll feed on each other. That is an interesting cost-cutting measure. Then it's agreed. Oh, I love doing good deeds. And you love letting your hot friends think she's doing a good deed, so you can hopefully smooch her later. Everybody wins.
Well, that works out for you.
Yeah.
Let's think here. Is the cat the shop in this one?
That is correct. I think either that or it's the boomer mill or whatever.
I don't want to spend money. I need money. I think I need a lot of money. I think at least. Axel, we never do that. Send me to the cat girl so we can see what she has in store.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moment. So take a look.
Yeah, the last few times you let me array, lady. Oh wait, there's... Okay, I remember there's one item, but I don't think it's here, the one I need. Oh my god, I could do the ghost one again!
You grabbed that one before and had some hilarious results.
I can't remember if that was on stream though, but... Man, that was something. Wait, what is Hype Station?
High school social life is so hot nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing.
$6? Oh no.
A paper map,
Everything's...
so useless yet so vintage. Online maps might be cool, but can you get a real paper cut with online maps? I rest my case. Remember when these used to be cool?
No.
Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It is not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Why? The
corpse for just $5? That's a steal.
How to sexy 7 Latin. Why the hardest thing is being yourself, honey, but Latin accent is close second, to be honest. Literally just a white blanket with 2 holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake it for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots.
Yes.
It has flames and skull and even a knife. With this you can murder your enemies. Go to prison, make everyone your bitch and then murder them too and go to some kind of super prison. Street cred. Plus 9,000. A motivational poster. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors and tons of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting, so let's settle for motivational poster for now, okay? Dragon Heat, a classic. It's so cheesy and stupid, you just can't stop reading it. I never thought I would say this, but now I'm super into dragon apps. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. Yay. Are you sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia trademark to get general idea and still be able to act as if you read it. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death.
What did the gift cost?
0?
I'll take it.
Okay. It's cold.
Well,
cold. You should have not been so naughty.
I should have bought the ghost. You know what? I'm gonna buy the ghost when we get there.
You have no
I
money.
can't get anywhere now.
Everybody chooses a place. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Wow, that's a harsh item to get. A place, home. There is no place like home.
So you're just gonna say home?
Yes.
You know, home is where your heart is, and I have it right here. So.
Wait, you keep my heart in a jar?
Of course. Where else should I put it?
But I thought I needed it.
Nah.
Huh.
Allocation. Narnia? Yeah, Narnia. I'm gonna go with Narnia.
Yeah, close enough. Doesn't say it has to be a real location.
One way of identifying a neighborhood that's being gentrified is if Starbucks starts to open there. They always decide based on how good of a sign of gentrification it would be if the neighborhood starts now to have these places open there.
I
don't even know what
understand.
that means.
I don't understand English apparently. Okay, I'm gonna Google gentrification. Meaning?
It sounds like a made-up word. It sounds like technobabble to me.
The process whereby the character of a poor urban area is changed by wealthier people moving in, improving housing, and attracting new businesses, all in displacing current inhabitants in the process.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
It's when white people are being assholes. Got it.
Oh.
Rich white people specifically.
So player orders decided based on how good a sign of de-gentrification it would be if the neighborhood starts now to have these. I still don't understand the question.
One way of identifying a neighborhood that's being gentrified is if Starbucks starts to open there. Okay? Player already decided based on how good of a sign of degentrification it would be if the neighborhood starts now to have these places open there. So
It's asking about the opposite thing if the same thing happens? I do not understand this.
I think that's what it's trying to say.
Either you win or random, because I don't understand.
I don't get it either.
I guess my English is not that good.
Hej, her snakker vi ikke engelsk.
Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0, 0. I don't even have any money. No, wait, I can't even get the... wait, what do I do? How do I get anywhere now?
That question's about as clear as mud. Man.
I'm gonna go make some money so I can buy a ghost sheet.
That day, you spent some time on the library's PC managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensational video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2.
That question is about as clear as mud. Exactly, Silverphone. Thank you.
Between class periods, you discover a severed horse head in your locker. It has a note in its mouth telling you to meet Vera ASAP. I'm so glad you come. I have another crime problem which would benefit from your insight. Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassinations, and yet the other crime lords don't take me seriously. Just because I'm not a 40-year-old man with a scary scar, those sexist morons think this is just a phase for me. Since when did having a killer body and flawless skin disqualify a girl from life of crime? It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinist goons what crime really means to me? Come on, think of something. You're my most trusted advisor.
Okay, so technically, I'm in a really good spot right now where as long as neither of those two are money, it can't go wrong, right? Or maybe because it's 0, it can only go wrong?
I have no idea.
We've never been here. Quit crime, they'll come crawling back once they see how bad it is without you. Or write a song about it. I'll help. Yes, we need a musical.
It is a musical, musical, musical. No?
Yeah, seriously, pick that one.
Oh, okay. Not so creative. I'm not much for singing usually, but you haven't let me wrong yet. You go write the song, I'll book a venue.
I think 0 means you just can't win it then.
Possibly. That night at the venue, Vera climbs up on the stage, unfolds your carefully written lyrics, and sings. Happy birthday to crimes. Happy birthday to crimes. Wow, I sure do love crimes. Happy birthday to... What the hell is this? This song is worse crime than even I would ever commit. I mean, I only commit crimes against people and governments. This is a crime against art. Oh shit, I'm still TV, aren't I? Why did I book a national TV slot for this? More importantly, why did I trust you? I'll never trust anyone ever again, except for my bodyguards, who I trust will teach you one hell of a lesson. They do not, in fact, teach you anything. They actually beat quite a bit of knowledge out of you. On national television, too. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm.
I forgot my stats can go to minus.
They can?
Apparently.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm gonna increase my fun.
Why does it always go so badly for me when we're on stream?
That's just fate, I guess.
But I always win when we do it privately.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea it escalated so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. All the face palms.
Thanks, Silverthorn, thanks.
You notice Zoe talking to one, the small magical Latino cat, whose name I cannot pronounce to save my life, and looking contemplative as fuck. This is even more contemplative than the contemplative as heck. So you figure you better investigate. Oh, little buddy, that sounds really difficult. I'm so sorry you don't get to join the shenanigans the rest of us experience. Yeah, says one. Everyone sees. Right, one doesn't even have a sprite in this game. That first comes
Nope.
with Monster Camp. And he's playable in Monster Road Trip. And he has like the most bodybuilder-esque body ever in Monster Road Trip. He swaps between that and just being a chubby cat. And random.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, says one. Everyone seems to choose the word so carefully around everyone else, almost as if they're trying to guess exactly what the other person wants to hear. But people hardly talk to me at all. It's like they don't even see me. I totally get it, Juan. I used to feel exact same way back when I was trapped in that malevolent totem. It wasn't until I became sorry that I really felt like I was actually being seen by people. Did you know, I never been asked out on a date or to any dance. I'll never get asked to prom. It makes it sound like Juan is one of the secret love interests that you can date if you try really hard. I kinda like that idea. I wonder if it's one of the secret endings. Juan, I'm sure there's some way to make your main love interest. And by that I mean someone people are mainly interested in to love and take to prom. There totally is, and you know just the thing. Your mistreatment's outrageous, Juan. Let's band together with all the students who have been left out of prom shenanigans. Ooh, what if we get strangers to start drawing tons of pictures of you? Only the masses can push you into popularity. Ah, it's hard to know. This one feels creative. I'm not sure what this one is. Charm, maybe? Let's try this one. Oh yes, that's a fantastic idea. I can't believe you don't have fan art already. There's so much work to do. So much to work with. Your stout cat-like build, your tiny festive arms, the fact that you are only ever at the center of dance party and nowhere else. And I just love your fur. What color would you say it is? Oh, I don't know. One uses smallly, magically, and latinly. I think I'll leave that for the others to decide. And hopefully they will. Right? Huh?
I managed to mute that, right?
Mute what?
I sneezed. I hope I managed to mute that.
I didn't hear it, so probably.
Cool.
And hopefully they will. Zoe is thrilled at the prospects, and before you know it, pictures of Juan will be everywhere. Did you hear me? They will be everywhere. You all, no seriously, little you reading this, get to work on some amazing #Juan the SML cat fan art, while Zoe gets to work on crushing on you and I get to work giving you +2 charm and 1 fun. Did you hear that? The narrator told you all in chat to make one fan art. Get on it. There's a hashtag.
Law. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh.
There you are, minding your own business and spying on your classmates kind of way. When suddenly, hey Vox, you're sort of a loser sometimes, right? Sure. And you hang out with other losers like Maddie, right? Because Maddie is a total loser, who I happen to maybe be developing feelings for. I can't explain it. She's nowhere near as attractive or wealthy or ruthless as I am, and yet I find myself so inexplicably drawn to her. I think it's her eyes. It's like there's real depth there, like she's hiding some sort of secret. What do you think it is? Something wonderful or totally lame? The secret behind Maddie's eyes is The Secret. That book that has changed her life, and her business sense and self-confidence is on point. The secret behind Maddie's eyes is the secret of communism. Maddie doesn't believe in ownership of material goods or individual entrepreneurship of any kind. That is an exaggeration of what communism is.
Of course it is.
But also it's like the exact opposite. So Maddie, what do you want me to pick?
No. You pick, because this is you who can either benefit me or sabotage me.
What do you want me to pick?
I don't think I need more sabotage.
Okay, sabotage it is.
Oh.
I just heard sabotage.
No, I said I don't think I need more. I'm dead.
This is outrageous. No, this can't be possible. Nowadays, no one is a true communist anymore. It has to just be a face. I mean, we live in a world where people buy t-shirts of communist heroes. It's all ironic. Yeah, it has to be ironic. She's playing an angle. Yeah, I can't. From now on, each time I talk to Maddie, a part of me will be secretly scrutinizing her in search of any proof of her hidden communism. Sucks to suck, Maddie. If she wanted you to put in a good word for her, she shouldn't have stolen your lunch money in 3rd grade. And sure, that's a long time to hold a grudge, but it isn't every day you have the chance to bluff about someone's political agenda. The important thing is you gain +1 fun. YOLO! Unless you're a lich. I actually had decided to pick the opposite of whatever you asked me to. That's why I asked.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Oh. Eric thinks everyone chooses something bad. Your opinion.
My opinion?
No, something bad. The weather currently?
Transphobia?
That's a good point.
Yeah, that feels very much on point with today's topic, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, did you say the weather?
I did.
Okay. So, the current weather versus transphobia. Player order is decided based on how horrible it would be if the selected thing was part of a torture device or legal punishment. Start debating now. I win. It already is part of torture, and sometimes it's legal punishment too. And the world suffers for it. Okay, today I'll...
Hey, wait, you're moving me.
Oh. I am? No, I am not.
Never mind. Oh, it's because you hovered over, then my icon disappears. Never mind.
Okay. I am going to the auditorium. Oh, I seem to have found a mustache. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have decided to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school standards. You gain +2 creativity. Having stretch kicked your faces and belted for the gods, it's time to get down to business. Let's get down to business to get some dates. Rehearsing the classic musical Auntie Mame. And now, Princess Tortellini.
But then Damien died.
Princess Tortellini, my sweet damsel in distress, prepare to die! Can we hold, please? Dude, why would you interrupt me? I was in the moment like I was a fucking Meissner. I failed to see how having intercourse with Meissner would improve. Fucking was a descriptor, Miranda. Can I please say my goddamn lines? I mean, you could, but don't you want this musical to be better? Auntie Mame, an evil Dark Knight being a bad guy. It's so predictable, right? Aren't we all about inverting tropes at Spooky High? It does seem that the leading lady role is somewhat outdated. Here we are in the modern age, and some of her reactions to male violence could be taken straight from fake horses going up and down in a circle. Fine! Whatever! If my brilliant and hair-raising portrayal of Auntie Mame isn't good enough for you, go ahead and think of an awesome plot twist, and I'll nail that too! Okay, right as Auntie Mame is about to slay the princess, it's revealed he never got his Dark Knight's license and can't practice the trade, at which point the play turns into complex and exciting adventure in bureaucracy. That sounds like a smarts. Auntie Mame is not a Dark Knight at all, but an undercover cop who spends the last 20 years working from within the villain system to dismantle the whole operation. That sounds like creativity. Yes. I love it! Oh man, an undercover cop. That's so fucking metal, man! And then it's like once Auntie Mame comes out of deep cover, he's just like, I don't even know why I'm anymore, man. I've been Dark Knight so long I don't recognize myself out of the armor. Daddy always says that bureaucracy is an excellent tool for the destruction of the mass spirits. And he just wakes up in the middle of the night screaming about eldritch curses. Ooh, I love it. I think we have a hit on our hands. Man, you guys, this fucking job. All I know anymore are lances and potions. Dope. Being a playwright is easy as fuck, apparently. Way to gain +2 smarts and 1 fun, my creative friend. Okay, Maddie, what do you want to do now? Remember, you need at least 5 money to buy the... Okay. That day you spent some time on the library PC sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such blatant scam? You lose +10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who gives a shit? And you gain +2 money. Without warning, Vera pulls you aside and hisses in your ear. Oh my god, the stalker's back. You follow her pointed finger and see a guy dressed in a white toga and winged sandals facing away from you. He looks like a creep. He's been following me everywhere. He thinks I don't notice him checking me out in that mirrored shield he has, but I totally do. That's... Oh no. Oh no. It's such a chore being this beautiful all the time. How am I ever going to get rid of him? Threaten to
Why are you still talking to me?
Threaten to feed a damsel to a sea monster, that'll distract him. He looks Greek. Why not bribe Zeus, king of the gods?
I can't tell if these... neither of these sound like money. So, I'm screwed either way, right?
You're screwed.
Threats. We like threats, I guess.
Not so smart.
Not smart.
Excuse me? You want me to get rid of my stalk? That was smart. Literally the stat you have the lowest of.
I'm smart.
You want me to get rid of my stalker by giving him another girl to stalk? Are you out of your mind? I'll not stand for another girl having more stalkers than me. It's just not right. I'm the hottest. He stalks me or he stalks no one. Got it? Vera stalks all. Stalked by her stalker. You were just trying to be helpful. You lose 2 charm and 1 creativity.
Aha! Now charm's my worst stat! How low can I go? How low can I go?
Say a choice out loud. Well, it's a semi-aquatic, 8-legged mammal of action. Oh. It's not 8-legged, it's egg-laying mammal of action. There we go. Platypus.
Okay, I'll take an axolotl then.
Ooh, platypus versus axolotl. Clash of the
Definitely
Titans.
a Clash of Titans reference. Huh.
Really? Because it just seemed like a reference to I don't remember which Greek hero was that fought fought Medusa, using the shield to like that's just a Greek ancient Greek storyline, right?
I don't know.
The
most Greek story I know is Hercules from Disney.
You are extremely uncultured, my friend. I just don't remember which hero it was. But yeah, the story of Medusa goes that the hero in question goes to her. Perseus. It was Perseus. Thank you, Silverthorn. Went to Medusa with a shield to and the reason he did that was because by not looking her directly in the eye, by using the shield instead of looking at her directly, he wouldn't be turned to stone and he could defeat her. And he did so by severing her head.
Yeah.
Quite a classic, honestly. Mythology is important, people. It's just culture. Player order is decided based on how hilarious it would be if Vox... I didn't read the first part. Oh, right. Player order is decided based on how hilarious it would be if Vox died after being attacked by 8 of the selected animals. Start playing now. Axolotl or platypus?
Well, platypi are... They are poisonous, right?
Oh yeah, they are... I think they're poisonous? I don't think they're venomous. I think they're poisonous. They might be venomous. I think they're poisonous.
I have no idea how axolotls act. Aren't they like... Axolotl. I can't Hello, thank you.
I know that the platypus has a beaver's tail, a duck bill. It sweats milk. It has some sort of dangerous substance in its body. I don't remember what it is.
Axolotls can fit in your hand. It's so cute.
Or
if you can die to 5 of those, that is hilarious.
I'm pretty sure it's at 8.
8? Oh.
You think it would be hilarious if it died?
No. Oh.
You can't win. But you did win this one.
Yay. Oh, it's an endangered species?
Huh.
Damn.
Where are you going now?
I might as well go with Vera's table and see how much I can mess that up.
You'll approach Liam and Vera at the table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand. Stop, this is the cool people table, where only cool people are allowed. I would agree with what Vera said, but agreeing is something only uncool people do.
Very well, have a nice day.
Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. This interloper still wants to sit with us. Well, if she wants to sit with us, she's going to have to prove she's as cool as we are. But without, like, trying to prove it. Trying so uncool. So, what's it going to be?
Is any of these money?
Well, I guess I'll be going there because there's no way anyone could ever be as cool as Liam. Let me ask you this. Would an uncool person be giving Vera 50 months of dollars right now?
Number 2.
Okay, you're cool. What? Money can't buy coolness. Well, let me consult my list of things money can buy. Let's see. Or organs and beauty. And there it is, coolness. Why is coolness in the O section of your list? Because it's not a real list. I pretended there was a list in order to fuck with you. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Because there are 2 O's in cool, yeah. Obviously.
Speaking of cool, while I can't currently accept cash for camping finance reasons, I remember it's favorable in the future. Perhaps I'll call you later for other favors. You hope those favors are sexual in nature, but you don't say that because that is not a cool thing to say. You sit down with Zoe and Calculesta. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye socket. Thanks, Zoe. I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice. What? Eating? Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me!" while voiding his bowels and bladders. It doesn't not seem nice. Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand there to see these two at odds. Maybe you convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculus that they don't need changing. So why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Hey Darkrai, sup?
Hey yo.
Oh come on, Calculator, sanity isn't even on one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring for this dude. Status, skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity. Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is 1. Poop is another. The crippling fear of death present in all models. P. And worst of all, opinions. Are his opinions really that bad? Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit. Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse. Nice. It's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a cup of lemons. You couldn't agree more, mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe, but still. Everybody choose an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. An object. A bag of holding.
A mug.
Okay. You have been captured by the enemy during a war. You have information that could tip the balance in their favor and they know. Player order is decided based on how disturbing and afraid you would you be if you were confined in a room with a man that assures you he will make you talk only with the help of said object? I win. You have no idea how terrifying a bag of holdings are.
Okay.
Do you know what happens if someone just empties it, like you know, just pulls it out of itself?
I'm more scared what happens if you get thrown in there.
I'm pretty sure you could survive that, but it might be lonely.
I'm also thinking, what is the space like in there? Are you just like crossed between the other objects? Are you?
No,
like...
I think it's a pocket dimension.
Okay.
So that's like less terrifying than emptying it on top of me.
Unless you're afraid of the dark and potentially cramped spaces.
I've heard of min-maxing players that has just, you know, emptied their bag of holdings on top of people and filled them with rocks. And that's how they defeated the big bad evil. Like, the kind of things that the game developers never intended.
Fair.
Yeah. I win that one, right?
I can't argue. I picked a mog. The worst thing the person can do is mog me.
You're pretty good at that yourself.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Creativity is 9, charm is 8, fun is 11. Smart is 10, boldness. Let's increase that charm. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 best friend forever. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off screen. And +2 charm! Zoe bounds up to you with even more of a pep in her betentacled step than usual. Hey Vox, aren't you so excited about the con coming up? Con? I know that what you're thinking. Which con? Con the Condiment Convention? Con the Con Artist Convention? Nope, it's Con the convention for ultimate fans, and I thought maybe we could be ultimate fans together. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, and sorry if this is too soon to ask this, I mean, it's hard to determine the relative appropriateness of brief intervals of time when you've been around various forms for millennia. But would you want to do a couple cosplay with me? I mean, if you can think of a good enough pairing, hell yeah! You would, and you know the most perfect couple cosplay pairing ever. You suggest. Oh my gosh, does it mean that you read it too, Vox? You read my masterwork, Uzumaki Macaroni and Cheese, in which Naruto long-term seduction centers around overriding Garfield's eternal devotion to lasagna with his amazing ninja mac and cheese cooking abilities. What's your favorite chapter? I love the big pop-related plot twist in Burutodi, but I also really like a bad case of blood prison Mondays. And of course, the chapter where they finally have penetrative sex is really, really good. I never pretended that my channel was PG, did I?
No, I don't think so.
That's good. So I guess the only question left really is, who's going to be Garfield and who's going to be Naruto? And is it going to be original comic strip Garfield, CGI movie Garfield, or live-action Hungarian soap opera Garfield? Do I want to be Naruto? And if so, do I want to be gender-bent Naruto, or just crossplay Naruto? Actually, I guess there are a lot of questions left, but there's only one answer. So in Vox taking Con as Naruto and Garfield, possibly, respectively, possibly not. Done! Oh yeah! Those facepalm emojis! What do you mean? I scored an eldritch trans girl beauty, and all I have to do is either cosplay Naruto or Garfield. I think Naruto is probably the more demeaning one. But either way, come on! This is win! Oh yeah, and making these sick con plans just gave you +3 charm, because everyone knows how cool cons and cosplay are. Duh. Okay.
Well, let's see if I can get my charm down some. Let's earn some money.
Okay. That day you spend some time in the library PC mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoin, which is equal to plus $2 in after the crypto crash.
That's not true.
Which,
I think $2 is generous.
Which luckily still is 2 monster dollars. So plus 2 money. There, I fixed it for the modern audience. Later, you, Vera, and Miranda meet to prepare your case for your ruthless rhetoric class. Your scenario for the week: monsters finally rule the world, but puny humans still demand equal rights. How will you deal with such audacity? 14-hour workday, media censorship, start a fictional war? Ah, that sounds like so much work. Can you just throw money at them? Oh, a cake. I heard if you let them eat cake, they calm down. What about you two? Do you have any ideas? You're not one of those group members who just lets everybody else do the work, are you? Just remember the 3 R's: relocation, re-education, and reintegration. Or the problem is that they're not happy, so let's repress them into happiness.
Does it matter what I pick? The top one.
Not so smart. You explain your new transmedia project aimed at humans. You call it televised reality. To numb their minds, you will bombard the humans with meaningless videos of celebrities and their worthless conflicts. No, we already have that, right? It's practically the only thing humans watch.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen it. The baby bachelor who wants to marry a box of apples, a little tank of sharks. Such vulgar diversions. Besides, who even watches television anymore? Cavemen? The elderly? Ugh. What have you been living in a hole for the past decade? A hole without Wi-Fi? You lose 2 fun and 1 smarts.
Whoa, I still have 0 boldness.
I'm gonna attempt Zoe.
I'm just gonna be forever alone over here.
Okay. You asked no one to prom. You told yourself you didn't need anyone. And you know, on a theoretical level, that's completely true. But this just seems like a way of avoiding potential rejection. We all fear rejection, sweetheart, but it's a part of life. Victory is for those who try. And you haven't. Prom night is here, and you can't help but wonder if you had a chance with any of your classmates.
I wonder why. Remember the first time we played where this actually gave me a success? I wonder what stats you need to have to succeed here.
That's a good question. I have no idea, but your stats are not there for it. Those who fail are at least try.
Playing a dating sim, yet you got an achievement. That's...
Yep, I did. And you tonight, you failed in your own way without even trying, which has some kind of twisted merit in its own right. Doubts will haunt you till the day you die. Prom was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and now it's gone. Oh no, wait, this is a video game. You can try and play again. Lucky bastard.
Lucky bastard.
You finally plug up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Well, prom together, so we're becoming canon? OMG, I have to start making a tag for AO4 so people can write fics about us. So exciting, so potentially steamy. While I do that, start thinking the best ship name for us. I mean, Zoe x Vox. There's so many options. What about socks? Yeah, socks. I like that. The dress. I had to choose something that can be easily cosplayed by fans. See you there. No, that is not easily cosplayable. Prom night was wild. You spent all night discussing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And how you strongly believe it is a prequel of Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
So
sure.
was skeptical at first, but she surely got aroused by the intensity of your arguments. One fury led to another and eventually led to sweet intercourse, because you know, sex always finds a way, especially when you believe in the heart of the cards. Is that a good or a bad ending when I'm ace?
I don't know. I'm best at being alone. Woo!
Yeah. And I got Zoe quote, ooh woo.
Ooh. Oh man.
Yeah.
That was a disaster.
Those 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the months, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. It delved into the psychological nuances of the mystery gang, while also including crossover with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literary canon. Callister went to the Robo University and majored in mecharobotics. He is now 250 feet tall and fights against weird giant creatures protecting Tokyo free. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. So yeah.
So what have we learned today, kids? Don't accept free presents from random strangers.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. But yeah, just to not forget, it's important to have fun in the face of oppression. We can't, what is called, let the negatives destroy us. But we also need to remember that today is indeed a day of mourning.
Yeah.
I know that I decided to play a comedy game for it, but I decided on this game because of the representation. So it felt appropriate. That, and I needed something that was casual considering my mental health situation myself. But yeah, don't forget, 300 plus trans people have been murdered this year, and we still have a 40+ percentage of suicidalness in trans people, and it all comes down to that nasty discrimination situation with transphobia, not to mention the rampant addition of like anti-trans laws and general like attitude. It's infuriating, to be honest. So yeah, not to be like a bummer or anything, it's more like I feel like I don't want to forget why I streamed today. I don't want to forget, like, it was fun and we were laughing, but I also don't want to be like laughing on top of what is supposed to be like, you know, a morning moment, I guess I picked the wrong game. But ultimately, as I said before, we have to move forward. We have to make sure that the sacrifices of the trans people that have been lost, of our people, are not what is called in vain. And yeah, I thank you all for your support. Please check the link in the description that goes to the TDOR analytics page. As I said, I haven't read it this year, but usually there is a lot of material with good sources. Also, please do donate to whatever trans positive causes you can, if you can afford it, and otherwise spread the word so that we can minimize the so we can prevent further losses in the future. Do you have anything to add to that, Maddie?
No.
In that case, I think that is all for today's stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. And other than that, I guess I'm going to be spawning out. Bye!
See you, everyone.